was backstage at the last show I won, the Midwest, and then I was back there getting ready to eat my donuts, my winner circle donuts, and the head judge walked back there, and he didn't say congratulations. He didn't say anything. He just literally grabbed me, flipped me around, and went like this. This is what you need to grow, and just walked away.
Walked away.
So when you said back, and I was like, yes, please.
You asked me for, what to train. I'm like, I don't know, whatever you want. So I defaulted on courage. I said back or chest. I said, but I prefer back. He came back, said that's perfect. So I'm like, all right, let's do it.
I'm just following him.
Just following me?
Whatever he says, I'm following. That's my weak spot.
Now, Courage at one point was my little brother. I still refer him as my little brother, but as you can see, he's my big little brother now, right? An Olympian here, top 10. We're gonna make it this year. Crack that top 5. That's what I'm predicting. I don't know who the rest of the top 5 will be, but he'll be there. I don't get to work out with this guy much. In 2017, they were hitting it pretty hard on a regular. You were getting ready for your pro debut?
Pro debut,
right?
yeah.
Which was?
Pittsburgh Pro.
Pittsburgh Pro. But today we did back. How'd you feel, man?
Pretty good. It was short but intense. More weight than I'm normally used to, but that's why I'm here. Try to learn.
You know what? One thing you said is weight. I mean, you're young. You care to tell how old you are?
26.
26. I'm proud of my age because I'm 45 and still just trying to do it. So I don't care to tell my age. I'm 45. So for you, man, for that physique, that density, especially at your age and as you get older, you got to keep it heavy. I see a lot of people doing a lot of lightweights, bands, some of the, I want to say modified type of workouts. That's great once you have sculpted that physique to kind of mold it, but to build it, you got to keep it heavy, basic exercise. My workouts are always, there's never one theme to it. Sometimes a little bit more intensity, high reps. Sometimes it's heavy, high volume, short, heavy. Today we did back. We start with pull-ups. I always start with pull-ups. I honestly prefer the assisted pull-ups, even though at destination we don't have an assisted pull-up machine. That helps you bring the weight, extend all the way and pull up and contract all the way. A little bit of assistance. With the free weights, the first couple of sets, you probably can do that. Start into that third one.
Gotcha, yeah.
That chin ain't coming up over that bar, you kind of get
stuck.
fatigued.
Yeah.
But I like to start off with that, stretch the back, the entire back. I say true strength of anybody, let's get them into a pull-up and a push-up contest. That will show true strength, not unless they're pulling weights. So I like doing pull-ups to start off with. But we went into was it the pull-downs
with the prime fit.
With a prime fit bar. I like that bar. It keeps you can twist it different ways, but the neutral grip. And it's a grip that looks pretty much like this. So you're not really gripping with your forearm, tiring that out, because most of the time your biceps and your forearm will give out on back exercises before your back actually does.
Yeah.
So I like those bars. The next thing you saw us do was the rope. It's a little different for him. I've done it quite a bit. So I'll let him tell you his experience in that, and I'll explain why I do that.
I think starting with the pull-ups kind of made me open my back more so I could feel when I grab the rope what actual muscle was doing the work.
Okay.
Because I'm used to just pulling the weight down and focusing on, lower lats. But when you actually stretch it doing the pull-ups, and then I grabbed the ropes, it was almost like an isolated feeling of some sort. So actually, it's something I'm going to use more often. It's kind of a first for me, so that was pretty good.
Good. And I'm glad I wanted him to say that maybe from a fresh perspective. I probably would not have said exactly what he said at the beginning, but I like that because that reminds me, those pull-ups do exactly that. Warm you up, open up your back, And then the subsequent exercises after that, if you did it right and you're doing it right, you should feel those muscles. So that rope, literally, if you see the video or if it's not quite clear on the video, what we're doing is literally pulling down and then opening up. So you're pulling straight down with the back, the rhomboids, the mid-back, and then opening up to flare the lats. And a few sets of those, you're pretty pumped. Weight-wise, depending on your strength, will dictate your weight, but I'll say probably start a little bit lighter, get that feel, and then go up as we go. After that, went into the rows. Went into the rows. Basic rows, man. I mean, you know, with that, try to keep your hips as parallel to the ground as possible. Try to pull with your lats and not your shoulders. That's the biggest mistake I see people doing with rows. They want to bend over and pull straight up with their shoulders. Remember, your back, your lats pull back, okay? They pull backwards. That's what the function of that lat is. So when you're there, try to roll with it. Hence, bent over rows. Basic exercise. And then we finished with,
I don't know what to call those.
I don't know what to call them either. I've been doing it for years, but go figure, right? There's no name for that, so if you make up a name, kudos. Basically, it's hits the traps and the rhomboids all at once. Basically, with the dumbbells, you're pulling up and back. So up is gonna be a trap movement, and then pulling back is contracting the rhomboids, and just a fluid motion. The idea really is just to bring the dumbbells forward and do your best to try to get them as close as possible at the back. So it's a row, I guess a trap and roll movement, okay? Up and back. How'd you like those?
Oh, it's pretty, actually, I felt the top entire portion of my upper back.
Okay.
It's not something I'm used to feeling as much. Then again, it's something new, so it felt a little more, the contraction felt a little more intense than I'm used to. So.
Good, good. And the theme, what I've heard him say several times now is the feel. And I think that's key to working out and also getting a quality workout, and not just quality, but also hitting the muscle group that you're trying to train. So you have to feel that muscle. You know, if you're training your back and whatever exercise you're doing, you're not feeling your back, you need to either reevaluate your form or honestly reevaluate that exercise or abandon it completely. For instance, for me, skull crushers. I feel pain in my elbows. I feel absolutely nothing in my triceps. So I don't do skull crushers. Some people love them. I hate them. I don't feel crap, so I just don't do them. So whatever exercise you're doing, try to feel it and feel the muscle group that you are working. That's my best advice on that.
That's good advice.
So that's my 45-year-old to the other 45-year-olds. You got anything for the 26-year-olds out there?
It's the same exact thing. Same exact thing.
All right, guys. Anyway, as always, I want to thank GASP and my Destination family for having us. And got Courage into the mix today, man. Like I said, he's talking a little bit about the Olympia and your experience last year and your thoughts about going in this year.
Last year was my first time in a big of a stage like that, so it felt surreal to be on there. So I wouldn't say I was going for the experience, I just wanted to see where I stacked up. So I'm a little more optimistic this year, working out with. So hopefully I'll get better as we go. It's 11 weeks out, so I'm not gonna say there's much time, but there's enough time to where I can do something.
Do you remember how many guys were in your class last year?
25.
So he wanted to go see where he stacked up, and out of 25 guys, 9th place, top 10. So how you feel you stacked up?
I'm getting there.
There you go. So 9 out of 25, going in for the second time, I'll be damn confident I'm cracking that top 5, so that's where you need to be.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yeah.
You got the physique for it, man. If y'all saw him on that video, looking thick, as I said, man, I used to be that young guy that was, you know, the older guy said that about me. Now I'm like, yo, I used to look like that. But anyway, yeah, so Courage is going in for his Olympia sophomore year. Then you get to your junior year, your senior year after that.
You're an old person.
Just clocking the time.
Just showing up.
Hopefully in the next few years, he might be an Olympia champ. I'm rooting for him. So I have to put that plug, man. It's a little bit of that genetic, that Nigerian blood flowing through right here. You know, and let's do it, man. All right.